YouTube, you're watching Armoni Sloan, where everyone is truly beautiful. Can't stress that enough. And you are about to watch me do a Q&A, girl. What kind of books do you like to read? My favorite book ever is Whiskey, Words, and a Shovel by R.H. Sin. It's the best book I've ever read in my life. But any like poetry book is like super bomb because I just love poems. What is your biggest regret? My biggest regret is not living life to the fullest. I think about that pretty often. Like, I regret not being risky sometimes. I feel like with us being young, we have that right to kind of be stupid or like do crazy stuff, and I have not taken advantage of that. What inspires you? Seeing other people kind of like get it and seeing the way that other people live that's like close to how I want to live, like kind of reminds me, okay, I need to be doing this to get here so I can work my way up there. And that's just how I think about that. So other people inspire me, especially other successful people. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Definitely cotton candy from Baskin Robbins. Well, Bluebell has some really good cotton candy ice cream, but cotton candy ice cream is so good. It is so freaking good, y'all. What is your favorite song at the moment? It changes all the time, but like definitely Broken Clocks by SZA. I can name a lot of songs that I like, but Broken Clocks, baby, so good. I love it. What do you wear to bed? You freak. You freak. Nah, but seriously, I wear a t-shirt and shorts. Do you want kids? Absolutely not. Can you swim well? This is so embarrassing, but I cannot swim at all. Hot or cold tea? Definitely cold, because another one of my favorite drinks is like a berry tea, like strawberry or raspberry tea, especially in the summer on a hot day. Girl, the perfect mixture of tea and that berry like mixture, and oh my god, it's so good. What was the last concert you saw? Okay, this is something I don't really like to talk about because I have never been to a concert. But if I could ever go see anybody in concert, it would definitely be Party Next Door, Drake, or Chris Brown. Like, those are my top 3. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? The fact that this is a question reminds me how ignorant our society has been set up to be. Yes, it's okay for guys to wear pink. Do you still watch cartoons? Yes, me and SpongeBob are BFFLs. How many languages can you speak? Okay, so I'm only fluent in English, but we are not about to play me like I was in Spanish for 3 years. Cheetos or Fritos? They both make your breath smell bad, so have you ever won a spelling bee? Freak, no, y'all, I'm still mad about that to this day. I was in 5th grade and my word was scholarship, but like my little 5th grade brain was just like scholarship, and I spelled scholarship with 2 O's and I got out. If you had to change your first name, what would it be? Definitely Robin. Like, I don't know why, but I don't, even if I change my mind, I might change my mind after like I post this, but like any name other than Deja, I don't know how I ended up with that name. What has required the most courage of you in your life so far? Okay, so starting this channel is something that's like super out of my comfort zone, but I've been wanting to do it for so long. That's how I know I need to like step it up and go ahead, chase something that I really like to do. Another thing was moving school. Moving school sucks. That's all I'm saying. Moving schools sucks pretty bad too. I took that one pretty hard. It took a lot of courage for me to like step out and make new friends, talk to different people, get used to a place that I knew nothing about. It sucked. What is your favorite physical activity? Does shopping count? What was your favorite subject in high school? Okay, whenever history is taught right, that is hands down the best subject. Are you a fan of a sports team? Baby, no, I'm not a sports person at all. Do you remember your dreams? Okay, some I do, some I don't. I had this one dream too where all of my teeth were like falling out. Like at first, like I was only losing a little bit of teeth, so I was like, okay, I'll just like make sure I'm like being discreet and I'll just, you know, talk but be slick with it. But like my teeth kept coming out, and so I'm just like, oh my god, my teeth. Like I remember in my dream catching my teeth in my hand. It was pretty bad. Oh my god, I thought it was real for a second, but I woke up and I was like, thank you God. Do you spell the color as gray with an E or gray with an A? I spell it with an E. It doesn't matter. How far away from your birthplace do you live now? So I am from Houston. I currently live in Mississippi. I'm not gonna tell you what part because I think that's pretty weird. But it would be like an 8 or 9 hour drive, and that drive sucks so freaking bad. But yeah. First time you were allowed to put on makeup. I was 10. I was in this modeling and acting school back when I lived in Houston, and they would teach us like walking on the runway, photo movement, anything that you would need to know in the modeling and acting world, they would teach you, and makeup was part of that. So that's really the only reason why I've had makeup, but I didn't really start kind of like getting into it until I was in 7th, 8th, 9th grade, around that time. If you had time to do volunteer work, what would you do? I would do makeup for people who can't afford to get their makeup done, and like I would leave them like little makeup wipes so that they can like get it off, because makeup really isn't good for your skin, but some people can really use a good makeover because they love makeup. Makeovers are really fun, so I would do free makeovers. Are you satisfied with how you spend your money, or would you change? I save pretty good for the most part, but we have definitely all fallen victim to spending too much money on food. What app do you use the most? Definitely Snapchat. I love Snapchat. What do you think about the most? Okay, so I talked about this in my last video. Oh, and by the way, you might notice that I'm like wearing the same thing. I'm like filming multiple videos in one day. But this was kind of what I said in my last video. I think about like my future self so much. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Probably California. Like, why did you start a YouTube channel? I mean, there's so many reasons, y'all. It really is. I mean, for one, I really want to come out of my shell and like do something that I would always think about having a YouTube, but I never like, I don't know, it was like a dream. So like me actually doing it is completely crazy. I also want to gain a platform on YouTube, or starting on YouTube or whatever, where I can inspire other people that watch my videos just like I've been inspired. I would like to be the one being an inspiration to other people. I also plan on turning YouTube into a career. Like, I'm super scared to live an average life, having an average job, being an average Joe. And being able to have YouTube as a career and all the things that come with it would be amazing, especially when my occupation is around something that I love. Last but not least, this is the very last question, you guys. Why is your YouTube motto, where everyone is truly beautiful? And this is like so real. I want to like encourage this my whole time having a YouTube channel. Everybody really is beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody really is beautiful. Each of us has something different about us, whether it's the way we look, or the things that we do, or the things that we like to do, or the things that we say, or the way that we are. It's something unique about every person that is just uniquely theirs. And I find that's beauty to me. I feel like that's what the definition of beauty should be, is just simply being unique. I just want my YouTube channel to be a space where literally everybody can come, and no matter what it is about you, or no matter what that unique thing is about you, you're welcome here. That's just my opinion.